You're now tuned into Kofi's Universe, since you're just sitting on Uranus. This is the #1 YouTube channel for hip-hop culture news, informed black social issues, song reaction videos, and even comedy. So be sure to like this post, and if you haven't already subscribed, do so right about now. Razzcast.
YouTube, salute. Chuck D only wants to talk about Kanye's art, not his scandals. Talk about it. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video. Hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. So Chuck D is releasing Living Loud Artation, a collection of 250 artworks, and it arrives ahead of his Fight the Power, How Hip Hop Changed the World, a must-see series on PBS. And that's coming out February 7th, so be on the lookout for that, y'all. So in a discussion with USA Today, Chuck D explained why it was necessary for him to produce this 4-part docu-series. I'm 12 years older than hip-hop, and I've been entrenched in it my whole life. I always wanted to be a caretaker of it. He also shared, I grew up a child of arts. I knew who my people were, and when hip hop came along, I saw it as a latter day voice. The Fight the Power series explores hip hop through a different lens. Chuck touched on what he learned through the process of speaking with his acclaimed peers about the depths of hip hop history. He suggested that several artists were able to share their knowledge of hip hop because they were being presented the right questions. Grandmaster Cass, Money Love, Eminem, he began. They all sound like scholars because they were never presented with questions of depth and detailed about hip hop before. I learned that when you present questions in a high regard, quality is the conversation as opposed to quantity. Everybody came up with answers that went beyond what was expected. He also talked about Kanye West, and he said that it's gonna be featured in his art book. Chuck D was asked if he was disappointed that West seemed more interest and attention at the message itself. He replied, I don't look at Kanye as being any different than Salvador Dali. I'm going to keep it to your art and go no further. I'm not in the business of making black people or black art look bad, Chuck D answered. Celebrity is a drug of the USA. They try to tell you it's a drug of the world, but you go to other places and they'll tell you that you're an entertainer. You have no political voice. They say play a song and don't say anything to the audience. And the #1 job of an entertainer is to abide by the law. I learned that with Public Enemy, and we would have been Brittany Griner a long time ago. No one was coming to get a black male. Yeah. How do I feel what Chuck D said about, he wants to make he wants to support black people as far as like promote their the positive messages, the positive things about them, their accolades, their endeavors. I'm all about that. I'm all about that all the time. But you know how people do. They look for the negative, stereotypes. They look for the negative things, the drama, anything to get to get the fuel going. You know, Kanye's a human being. I feel a certain way about him, but at the end of the day, though, he's still a human being. Like I tell people before on my channel, I try to just give y'all hip hop, rap, entertainment news, current events. Some stuff is gonna be positive, some stuff gonna be negative. Only because I'm just reporting this. Like I said, I'm just a journalist. But I notice when I promote anything that's positive, anything that has something to share with the world or enlighten or uplift a culture, it don't get that many views. It don't get that many views. But when I talk about Charleston White, Whack 100, Nori disrespecting somebody on his show, or so and so got into a fight last night, or so and so got beef, everybody's on that. I'm talking about subscribers that don't even watch my videos no more. They come back and watch that. And it's okay though. I accept that that's the world we live in. I'm not mad at nobody. That's just the world we live in. To me, I'm guilty of that too. I'm not gonna blame nobody like, oh, I don't want to hear about it. But show me something about like Jadakiss, how he went into business with his father and his son, the coffee business. That was beautiful right there. I did a video about that. Styles P, you know, expanding his pharmacy for life online business to a store now. I believe is in Yonkers. I think it's in Yonkers, whatever. That's good. Master P. Look at the positive things he's doing with his cereals and the soups. You can laugh all you want to, but he's doing something positive. He ain't sitting around begging. He ain't asking somebody to give him something, whatever. Look at Griselda. They making moves. They making movies. You know what I'm saying? Dame Dash is doing positive things. 19 Keys. He's not a rapper, but he's a scholar. You know, he's a motivational speaker. He's doing positive things. You know, let's talk about people like that. I talk about people like that. You know, to give a balance on this channel. There has to be a balance on this channel. You know, there's people doing great things out here, and I want to see them fulfill their destiny, and I'm going to support that. I'm going to report that. As far as to the people, if somebody sends me something in my Instagram and say, "Hey, Kofi, you seen this article yet, or you seen this video on Instagram?" Send it to me in my DM. And if it's something good, I'll actually do a video about it so I can get that information out there so everybody can know. No, I'm always down for that. Like I said, if you don't know my IG username, it's in the description. So just wanted to let y'all know that information. But let me know what y'all feel about Chuck D. I'm all about uplifting black people, like he said, the black culture. Let's support that. Post your comments below. Hulk smash Black Panther the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. You want to support and donate to the channel? I have Patreon, patreon.com/KofiUniverse. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Stream Apps, everything's in the description. Till next time, salute.